This video shows how to record groups, accounts and transactions from Google Sheets on Bookkeeper. I have an empty book and I will use a Google Sheet to record a chart of accounts. On the sidebar, I select My Empty Book. There is a Record and a Fetch tab on the sidebar. For the purpose of this video, I will only use the Record tab. On the sheet, I have a Group, Accounts and Transactions tab. To create a chart of accounts on my empty book, I will record the groups first. To create the groups, I select the corresponding cells and press Record. The groups are created on my book. Note that they are not created in a hierarchy, as suggested in the parent column on the sheet. Now let's do this again. I delete the created groups. And this time I freeze the first row of the Group tab. Let's see what happens now when we record the same cells. The groups are created in the hierarchy, where assets are a part of the total equity. Now let's record the rest of the group hierarchy. Great! We now have a group hierarchy for a balance sheet and a profit and loss statement. Accounts. Let's move on to the Accounts tab. Note that the header row is already frozen on the Accounts tab. Record the first row. Refresh the screen. Current assets, cash. There it is. I have created an account to represent my actual bank account with some properties. Let's record the rest of the accounts to complete my chart of accounts. Select all the cells. Press Record. All the groups now have their corresponding accounts. The owner's equity on the profit and loss statement. Refresh the screen and there you go. It is on the balance sheet where it belongs. Transactions. On the last tab, I have 3 transactions. First, let me remove these IDs to be able to explain the meaning of it. Select the cells and press Record. As the first row on the sheet was frozen, you can see that the transaction was recorded with a custom property. Now, I'll go ahead and record the same transaction again. And as you can see, it is recorded again on your book. It's a duplicate transaction. Now, let me delete these transactions for a moment. I'll add the ideas to the transactions again. Go to the add-on and generate IDs. For this to work, you have to have the first row frozen and one ID header. Select the cells again and press Record. There is the new transaction. You cannot see the ID. Remove the green for a moment. I'll select the cells again and press Record. And this time you will notice that the transaction is not recorded a second time, as the unique ID on the sheet identifies the transaction as unique and therefore cannot be recorded again on the same book. This is a great feature to avoid duplicates in an environment of collaboration. Now I'll try to record these transactions again, and you'll see how these unique IDs protect your input from accidentally recording duplicate records. This is how you record transactions, accounts, and groups with the Bookkeeper add-on for Google Sheets. Give this video a like if it is helpful to you. Leave your questions in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for frequent video tutorial updates.